Hello there, welcome to the Green Technology video lectures. And in this video lecture we are trying to learn, is there any promotional mechanism also needed at the country level? Is it required really the promotional mechanisms to the country level? Yes, of course it is required to improve the different kinds of the facilities. And to reduce the carbon emissions from the respective industries, it's need the more R&D. They have to invest a lot of money and manpower. And similarly, to improve the carbon sinks like the forestation, the water bodies and wetlands and the oceans, for the development of all these things also required certain kind of the capital. So that in order to improve the more opportunities to the local people, and then all these points we are going to be discussing in this part. So here, how rapidly deforestation is going to be occurring. So that why that incentives and the promotional mechanisms are important in our country, that's we are going to be thinking. The first we are going to be trying to understand how rapidly deforestation is going to be occurring. So there we can see here the deforestation shrinkings between 2009 to 2011. So in this case, Andhra Pradesh has a stand at the highest position, that is the first rank, 28,100 hectares it lost. And then we are going to, for the Manipur is the second part, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh is going to be occupied the first four positions. The rest is going to be, you can see the Delhi 100 hectares of the deforestation is going to be occurred in 2009 to 2011. So it is going to be alarming situation. So then how we can deal this matter? So how the deforestation occur, we are trying to understand that mechanism, why it is going to be happening. Is that because of the cultivation, or they are going to be need more the wood from that forest and they are making any money? These things are going to be the main cause for the deforestation. The deforestation is evidently highest in Andhra Pradesh and generally high in 7 states of the northeast India. Although one could say that why should even 100 hectares we lost from the Gujarat to Delhi? Due to this is the mainly cause is due to the smuggling. The same thing is happened in the redwood sand. They are going to be the stealing from the forest and they are chopping down and they are exporting because of they are getting a lot of margin. So then the direct loss could run into several crores of rupees considering the wood stock and vegetation. These are going to be we are losing from that one. And then further loss in intangible terms could result owing for the birds and different species, and ecosystem damage occur within the affected areas as well as connecting patches between the forest. So in this case, the deforestation, why the main reason here is the biggest thing is going to be the smuggling. And the second, in this case, what will happen, there is a direct loss is going to be there, wood stock as well as the vegetation. And third one is going to be the further losses is going to be ecosystem is going to be damaging. Because the forest is going to be is giving a place to the different kinds of the species, birds, animals and insects. So then they are going to be that the bio interconnection, the bio chain is going to be affected because of the deforestation. And in case lakes located within the forest, that is also going to be affected. The supplying water to the urban areas, further direct loss could going to be occurring. In this, we are trying to understand why the deforestation is occurring and what are the side effects we have seen. And reducing the emission from deforestation and forest degradation, how it is going to be, how we can reduce. So deforestation is out of control in spite of this REDD at the international level. A similar and tailor-made program is necessary at the country level, because at the international level this deforestation they are not going to be concentrating, rather than they are concentrating how to reduce the carbon emissions. So in this case what will happen, the respective country need to provide specific the incentives and promotional things. For countries like India, the way we go seems to be a discourage deforestation at any cost and develop more new dedicated forest as it sinks. So in this case, they have to do this one by planting the more number of trees and fresh water bodies they have to develop it. And moreover, in order to keep it all sustainable, make sure the technology is correct and the people make some money from it also. Because every time in this case what will happen, whatever they will do, they are expecting some in the terms of the monetary form. So then what will happen, so it is need, whatever they are going to be do, it is must be certain kind of the payment is going to be there expecting from this part. So we propose that the various incentives given by the UN at the international level by reviewed it, and if possible similar awards be offered to the country level by the national governments. As we know that the national international community, they are giving the different types of the funds for reducing the carbon emission and to improve the different types of the carbon sinks, and they have to review it from the national level, and we must facilitate to the local people. This would have a far greater effect on the forest preservation than what happens because of the international awards. So the prescribed conditions need to be worked out and may not be exactly the same, but generally can be a little more relaxed than the required by the UN. Also take local realities, areas, size and local incentives to be, this means each country have to work regarding this part. And cost and risk for putting up the proposals must also come down. How areas to be covered are recapitulated. Development of dedicated forests to earn the carbon credits at the country level, similar to those earned from the certified emission reductions from the industries at the international levels. The control of deforestation the country level. Development of new areas of the sinks, and that's we are going to be seeing. Whatever the new rates are fixed after the field studies, the basis of payment at the country level can be reviewed from the time to time as necessary in order to encourage the local talent and the local initiatives. As we know that once this international level, you are getting the carbon credits. At the same time, those carbon credits must be transferred to the local people and who are actually working for that part. So what is the outset? What is the outcome from this part is how rapidly deforestation is going to be occurring. In this case, Andhra Pradesh is going to be in the topmost position. 28,000 hectares of the forest we lost. And similarly, and what is the main reason for that also we have discussed, and what is the side effects also we had. And reducing the emissions from the deforestation and forest degradations, and how areas are to be covered under the recapitulated in this case. That means the international, when the India is going to be a carbon credit certificate is getting from the international level, the same credits must be transferred to the local people in terms of the money or salary. So thank you. For more updates, follow my channel.